Hey everybody, I want to thank you all for inviting me in again. It's kind of funny. I got a call from the boys up there at Connor Contracting, want to know if I could help out for the day. I said sure. They got me here. I had to hitch up a trailer. I'm getting ready to move a trailer for them. Of course, when I hitched up the trailer, I made sure everything was secure. I checked the reese hitch, I checked the tires, I checked everything. It was a trailer I'm not used to pulling, so I wanted to make sure and do a proper pre-op. I want to thank those folks up there at the Combat Vets. I want you vets out there, thank you for everything you're doing. Thank you for everything you've done. Those guys at the Combat Vet Group sent me this nice t-shirt right there. See that? Nice t-shirt. It's the Combat Vet Motorcycle Group. Don, thank you very much for sending me the t-shirt that I can be wearing today. Anyway, the Connor boys called me up, asked me to come up to their site, give them a hand for the morning here. That's kind of cool. We'll do an audit, we'll walk around, we'll look at things. But the first thing they said on the way in the door was, you bring your PPE. And yeah, I brought my PPE. And we're just going to take a minute and take a look at what PPE looks like here. PPE up here, first thing, they made sure I had my safety glasses. Safety glasses coming on. Z87. Those guys that don't have that have prescription glasses, make sure your optometrist or whoever issues you a pair of Z87 compliant prescription glasses. Always good. Keeps stuff from flying up in our eyes, sawdust, dust, stone chips, that type of stuff. Again, protect our eyes, works very well. The other piece, as I'm on this flying stuff through the air, don't forget with silica, these masks we got on here that are still in place, they're still protecting us, they're still doing a great job. We had a breakout down in Fairhaven, down on a mine site this week. We got to be careful. We got to keep the masks in place. We got to be wearing these things. Masks, these things are great. They keep us safe from COVID, keep us safe from those things in the air, except they don't really work for dust and that type of stuff. They don't work for dust and the different dust factors. So when I'm working in and around dust, I want to make sure and have an N95 or greater, possibly a regular respirator. I want to put it on correctly. And I want to make sure it covers my nose and my mouth and keeps all those airborne contaminants away from my breathing area. If I'm working around silica or any other airborne contaminants, I probably want to be wearing an N95 or better, a respirator, that type of stuff. Remembering that these things are hard to get, so again, you might be wearing a regular respirator. If you have to wear a regular respirator, make sure we have meds done for that. They also handed me a set of gloves. We don't want ourselves getting caught and stuff. We don't want to have to worry about our hands getting hurt. And again, a nice set of gloves to keep us from injuring our hands. I'll tell you, the gauntlet gloves, leather gloves, they're all good. The ones I'd be a little concerned about are those with the Velcro on the back that lock the glove on your hand. What you want to do is make sure that if you get caught in something, or this glove gets caught in something, it pulls off and doesn't just suck you in. Another good piece of PPE. Hard hats are invaluable. Hard hats are invaluable. My most dangerous or thing I want to protect the most, of course, is my head. I don't want shit hitting me in the head, so I always wear a good hard hat. I check my hard hat, make sure there's no deformation in the hard hat itself. I always give it a couple pushes before I put it on, make sure it doesn't snap, break. no cracks and stuff in its outer layer. Then I check the suspension system. I always want a couple inches between the inside of the suspension system and the hard hat. I always put my hard hat on facing forward. It's not good wearing them back. They probably aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. You turn them around backwards. So you always wear them forward. Hard hats generally good for about 5 years. Always take a look. Make sure your hard hat's in good shape. It is probably protecting your most important asset, that friggin' head and brain. Wear a good hard hat, wear it proper. And our last thing well, not last thing, I'm realizing I've got my work vest. Always have a work vest on. If you're within 25 feet of the roadway, put that nice work vest on and make sure it's on proper. You want a good fitting work vest. You don't want one that's out there just flowing in the wind that can get caught and stuff. You want it fit nice. You don't want a lot of movement. Again, you don't want it so it gets caught and stuff. The last thing, of course, I brought my work boots. Got my work boots, steel-toed, leather uppers, and a good slip-resistant sole. Something here that we can make sure get some bite on the ground. Again, ground on our sites tends to be a little slippery, tends to have some uneven surfaces. So I want some good leather uppers that I can protect my ankles. I want a steel toe on that and a good tread on my work boot. This has been a great day. I want to remind you that COVID's still out there. I said earlier we had a breakout on a mine site. About 10 people got infected down there, and they're all coming back with the idea they weren't wearing their masks. Again, anytime you're within 6 feet of somebody, you got to keep that mask up. You got to be able to protect yourself. It's protecting yourself. This mask is going to help you. I know it's hot. I know it's miserable. If I'm within a cow's length of people, I'm going to put my mask up. My last bit of PPE, I think it's PPE. It's not officially listed, but a little bit of hand sanitizer. I don't know where that guy's been that's operated the tool or the piece of machinery before me. And I always want to, after operating a piece of machinery, running a tool or whatnot, I just want to quickly throw some hand sanitizer on my hand so I don't carry everybody else's COVID hand off into my world. Guys, my name's Richard Wobby. It's been a great day. It's going to be a great day. And I appreciate all your time and patience listening to me during these Toolbox talks. If you would like me to come out to your site, you'd like me to do something with you, please give me a call. My phone number is 802-223-2374. I'm with AGC. I'm here for you. I want to remind you, don't let your guard down and keep your mask up. Thank you all for joining us today.